Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video with me and my brother Jonathan. People seem to enjoy the Sylvester McCoy video that we did the other day.
That's good.
So I thought, well, let's give the people what they want and more of Jonathan's
God.
madness. Sadly, he isn't dressed as Sylvester McCoy today. And I'm not dressed up as anything, although I have got a moustache. I could have been the Brigadier.
Yeah, you could have been, yeah.
We're going to talk about something that me and Billy will mention it when we come to do our Series 11 full series review. I want to talk today about TARDIS console rooms. So this year everything was redesigned for the programme for Doctor Who. Jonathan, what did you think of the new console room set that was first revealed in episode 2?
We're not talking about police box exteriors.
We're not talking about police boxes.
Okay, fine.
That could be another video if people want to see us talk about police boxes.
Alright, so interior of this one, awful. Hideous, hate it. One of the worst, I think.
Okay.
Does nothing for me. It's like the set of Dragonfire gone wrong. Yeah, I don't like the console. Yeah, it looks very crowded. It looks very
Cramped.
Yeah, cramped in there.
Those pillars are massive.
Yeah.
They're way too big, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Naff.
Okay, interesting. I would have to agree with you. It is my least favourite console room.
Yeah.
Out of all of them. Again, the same sort of reasons. I'm not keen on the whole crystalline idea. I don't like the time rotor in the middle.
No.
And initially I thought, well, I don't like it too much. The more I see it, the more I'm like, nah, it's just as big and ugly.
Yeah, it's ugly, yeah.
And that's, I think, my issue with it, is that there's no sort of finesse to it. And I guess that's what they were going for, because they wanted it to seem like it, it was like natural formations of crystal and stuff. But nah, doesn't do anything for me. I don't really get a real sense of, we're inside the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Which I think is the main issue, is that I don't really correlate the two images. I don't mind the walls. I don't mind like the hexagons and the circles.
Yeah,
that's fine.
that's
I
right.
like that. I like
that.
the police box. Do you like that? How the entrance is the full police box?
Yeah, that's
before
fine.
You get in.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I like all that. I think that's quite cool. But yeah, for the most part, and I don't like the fact there's no buttons. I don't like
all this like timer that they shoot.
The egg timer. Yeah, what's that about? I thought that this would be a nice opportunity for us to go back through the years and sort of rank where we think the TARDIS console rooms go. So we'll go through it and we can sort of say, well, we think this one's better than that one.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. So to start off with, right at the very bottom of the pile, the new one.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Is that going to move anywhere on this list?
No.
No. Okay, so you know where that was going.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Capaldi TARDIS.
So just one console room for him, wasn't it, for his tenure?
So it was...
Or am I wrong?
It was just the one for him, yeah. It did change slightly over his 3 years.
Right.
So in his first year, it was all orange lighting with the bookcases and stuff.
Yeah.
And then later on, they added extra roundels to the walls. So obviously, I actually went to the set of this.
You were lucky, weren't you?
And you were invited, but weren't able to come because you were at school. Your parents' evening, wasn't it? You would have done it with you, but you had parents' evening, so it made it impossible.
Yeah.
Which was a shame, because I would say that this is the best console room that we've had in the new series.
I agree with you. It's a lovely console room.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
It is very evocative of everything that a console room should be, or a control room, depending on what you want to call it. The console itself looks great. 6 sides. It's a metallic structure. It's got proper buttons and switches. And when I used to think of piloting a TARDIS, that's what you want to do. You want to press all the buttons and flick all the switches. Yeah. None of this.
Time rotor's very nice.
My only issue with that is that there's not really anything moving inside.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Although I do like the spinny things on the top of the ceiling. That's really cool. I like the different levels. I like the bookcases. Again, I like the police box doors leading in, and then all that underneath. So, yeah, I mean, would you agree?
I would agree. Yeah, I wouldn't say anything else. I agree with you. A very nice console room, yeah.
Yeah, probably the most sort of sci-fi looking as well. Yeah. If you know what I mean. It's very sort of... It's spacey, it's space age, rather than like trying to be alien, And I think Michael Pickwood, who designed it, said that at the end of the day, it is a spaceship, it is a machine. Yeah. Which I'm really pleased that someone went back to that aesthetic.
Yeah.
Because we'd had so much
All
of
this
this
organic-y nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, or TARDISes were grown. Well,
Yeah.
were they?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this one.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is why I really dislike the new one. Is because we had such.
Well, you've got a massive
good...
contrast, haven't you? They're so different. I mean, obviously that's what they planned to do. Obviously that was the idea.
Yeah.
Let's give Jodie a completely different... But unfortunately, it didn't work. So now we're going back to Matt Smith now, are we?
So we're going back to Matt Smith. So Matt Smith had that console room that we just saw.
Yes.
But with green lighting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, I prefer it as it was under Capaldi with the bookcases and
Fair
stuff.
enough, yeah,
so
yeah.
it looks a bit bare with Matt Smith. Matt Smith's first console room.
In my opinion, is a bit too samey to Eccleston's.
Right, okay.
Now, maybe that's what they were planning to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit more interesting than Eccleston's.
I
if I'm honest
agree,
with you.
yeah. I prefer this one to the Eccleston one.
Yeah, I think it's more interesting. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of it
No.
compared to others.
Yeah.
The colouring is nice. The lighting inside I like.
Yeah.
I quite like the green as well underneath and on the cons. You know, that's quite nice. And what was the time roach like? Was it green?
It was like green inside, and it was Bristol blue glass.
Was it?
The rotor? So it's all that sort of bubbly,
Yeah, I know.
structure inside. I don't like these like weird wooden things around the central column.
Right.
I don't like that. I like the fact that we've got the big circular light fixture above it, like we had with the Hartnell.
I quite like the little scanner thing. The
That's
box
really
one.
cool.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of a bit like the TV movie
one. Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind this one.
Yeah.
Again, the switches are all a bit like sink taps and
things like that, plungers and things.
Yeah. But I like the fact that it's a more angular shape for the controls. You know, it's not a circle or anything.
No, I don't dislike it that much.
Yeah. So you would put this one below the Capaldi one.
Yeah.
But above.
Definitely
the
Jodie's.
new one. Okay. Cool. So what do you think of this console room?
Yeah, not so keen on this one compared, as I said, to Matt Smith's one. It's a bit dingy.
Yeah.
And dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit dull.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Is that funny, is it? Okay.
Just waves.
Yeah, it's a bit dull. I don't like the circular console.
Yeah.
That's naff.
I prefer it when it's proper angles. You know?
Yeah,
and that's the same with Jodie's one. Jodie's one, I think, the console harkens back to this one quite a lot.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because there's elements of coral to it, and the way that it's sort of segmented from a... it's just not my cup of tea.
I like the fact they've got the coat stand in this console room.
Yeah, we haven't had a coat stand for it. She hasn't got a coat stand,
I haven't seen one.
No.
And did Peter have one?
No, he didn't.
No,
there was a coat stand elsewhere in the TARDIS, but not the one.
But not the one. So I did like the fact that they had that, although it was very rarely used, wasn't it?
Very rarely.
Didn't he used to put his jacket over one of the arches or something?
Yeah. I've grown to like it more.
Have you?
I think, over the years. I would rate it below the Matt Smith one, but above
Jodie's.
the Jodie.
Yeah.
Go on.
I agree with that.
But I mean, I don't mind the floor, like the mesh, because they all lift those up and they go
the panels,
into them. Yeah. I think that's all quite cool. What I don't like, as we were saying earlier, I don't like that there's no proper buttons. It's all like wiggling crystals.
Yeah,
I don't like all this. Get a hammer.
Oh, I was just going to say the hammer. I was just going to say that. Yeah, that's
like, what? I mean, I guess they were sort of going for like we can't control it, and he's like trying to tame the beast, sort of thing. So this was only used once.
Right.
This was the War Doctor's TARDIS.
Oh gosh, I can't remember that.
Can you not remember this at all?
No. Well, I like the roundels.
Yeah, they've got
that's good.
The old walls, which is
so it's nice to see them.
Yeah, which looks immediately a lot more TARDIS.
It does, yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's funny. I guess that's the thing, though. Those walls, or variations thereof, were used for 26 years.
Yeah.
So that has become, for me, intrinsic to the design of
it. It's
the
iconic,
TARDIS,
isn't it?
Yeah. So iconic that it was on the bloody DVD covers.
Yeah.
I think that if you're going to do a TARDIS, you need those roundels in there. Anyway,
interesting that they've got the little pillars as well in this one. They tried to keep that. I'd rather they didn't bother, to be honest.
No, like those pillars.
I don't think so. Not combined with the walls. I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't really sort of
didn't work very well.
Mesh. I don't mind it. I think it's quite cool. Yeah. I prefer that over the general Eccleston Tennant one, mainly because I prefer the walls.
Yeah,
so I would put this
above.
Yeah,
fair enough.
So,
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Agree? I agree with you so far on all this.
Next one, TV movie console room. 1996.
Yeah.
Massive departure from anything that had been seen up until this point.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would argue that a lot of the modern console rooms kind of
based on
elements of this, where the console, the central column being connected to the ceiling, and the large pillars and struts and all that.
Do you want my view on it first? Obviously, because I watched the classic series.
Yeah.
I didn't like this at first.
No,
because it's so different, as you say.
Yeah.
Compared to Sylve's console, which had been for Colin and Peter. This was so different.
Yeah.
I wasn't very keen on everything around the console room, shall we say.
Okay.
The actual console itself, I quite liked.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Tom's in Deadly Assassin.
Yeah.
That console
the secondary
a little
console
bit.
room.
Yeah. I liked the rotor. That I thought was worked well. I did like the console itself. But everything around it, I thought, what is this?
Right.
What have they done?
Okay.
Of course, now we're more used to that now.
Yeah.
So I probably, in hindsight, I've changed my opinion on it. I actually do quite like it. The gothic style of this console room.
This is what I was hoping they'd sort of go for with Jodie. Something a bit more. Feel that you could live in it, because that's what it is.
Of course it is. It's very homely, isn't it?
It's a very homely TARDIS. I love the console. I think the console
it's good, isn't it? Yeah.
I like the pillars, and I like that they've got the circles in it to sort of evoke the feeling of roundels.
Oh, I'd never really thought of that before. Okay, yeah.
So I really like it, and like you said, I like the central column, and I think it's great. I kind of agree with you about maybe not everything around it works, because there's so many components. You've got like the library behind it with all the books. There's a bloody conservatory garden area over in this side. All these candles down. Fire hazard. Yeah. Terrible. I mean, if you think about it, in the Doctor Who, the TARDIS is shaking about all over the place.
Quakey.
One of those candelabras goes down. That's it, though.
Yeah, a surprise to didn't burn to death in there, to be honest. But where would I place it?
Yeah, this is when we're starting to get tricky, because obviously you liked the Capaldi one.
Yeah, I do. So I would put it below Capaldi's.
Okay.
So far we've got what's our top one so far? Capaldi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Capaldi, and then I would go with this one.
The TV movie.
That's how I would rank it.
I would agree with you, but I actually think I prefer this one to Peter's.
Do you?
I'm
surprised. I thought you really liked Peter's.
See, I really do like Peter's one, but I really do like this console room and the pillars around it. I like that configuration.
Fair enough. I wouldn't put it above. I think Peter's is more classic.
Yeah,
in my view,
it's true, and I should really feel more of.
But that's just how I would say.
Yeah,
but I do like it.
Yeah, okay.
The console itself is lovely, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. It's so good.
Yeah, it's great.
So good. They did a really nice job of it. Right.
Oh, here we go then.
So Sylve's. So this is Peters, Collins, and Sylve's.
Yeah.
So the last classic console room.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's great. I love the walls and everything. I like all of that, and I do like the console. Obviously, looking at it now in hindsight, it does feel very 80s, because it is all very button. But I like it. I like the little TV screens as well.
Yeah.
I think the actual central column looks great. I like that inside, and I like the sort of the base of the console. With the hexagons there. So, yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, this was your first.
This was
TARDIS.
This was mine. Obviously, when I first started watching Doctor Who with Time and the Rani. This is my. I love this one.
Yeah.
I love this console. It's a great console room. He said the roundels, they're lovely. The scanner I like.
Yeah.
The hat stand, I know it changes slightly in different, but it's nice to have that there. The console itself is great.
Yeah.
I love that 80s feel to it.
Yeah.
It's a great console. The little monitors are really good.
Yeah.
There's everything about it. You can imagine that this is a spaceship.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
When you go into this one.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the more modern ones, for example.
Yeah.
So where are we ranking this one then? Where are you ranking it? Because I would put that at the top now for me. This would now go above Capaldi's for me.
Oh right.
Oh yeah, definitely now. It would now. Yeah.
Oh, see.
So what about you? What do you think?
I would put this under Capaldi's.
Right. Okay.
So I prefer Capaldi's in the TV movie.
Do you? And then this would be third for you.
This would be third.
Okay, so that's fine. So this would be my top for me.
This is your top.
Yeah. At the moment.
Yeah. I'm going to use the Peter Davison version. Obviously, this console room was used throughout the end of Tom into Peter, and it did change. Like the configuration of the controls changed and the configuration of the walls changed.
Yeah.
But we'll just go for the season 20 variation thereupon of this.
Okay.
What do you think of this version of the TARDIS?
So obviously it's very similar.
Yeah.
To the Peter's later one. And Colin, they haven't changed much.
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't like the console as much in this one compared to.
I would agree.
I don't think it's as interesting.
Yeah, it feels a bit more like we've.
It feels
cobbled together.
It looks clumsy to me.
Yeah.
This one, even the time rotor I think is clumsy. It sort of goes up and clunks about a bit. I'm not keen on it so much. So it would be slightly under for me. In fact, I would put this one under Capaldi's for me.
Yeah. It sort of smacks of, oh Christ, something's gone wrong on it. There's some buttons that we found in a box somewhere in the storeroom, and we'll just stick it on.
Yeah.
And I guess people do obviously have an affection for it if they grew up with it and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I like all the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
My other issue with it is it feels very cramped.
Okay.
Look how small it is. So like in some of these pictures, like with Peter and Tegan and this.
Of course, you've got a lot of people in the conference room in this, like you have now, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I think that's why this one looks cramped. Because there's 4 buggers in there, moving around, But
I think I'll put it below the War Doctor one. So this will be the lowest ranking classic one for me.
Okay. So far, yeah.
Yeah. The secondary TARDIS console room. Up until this point within the classic series run, this was the most different looking one.
Yeah, big change. But when I first saw it, I was quite shocked.
Were you?
Yeah, because I first watched them on VHS or whatever, and I saw. So what was the first story this came in? What was
Mask of Mandragora.
Okay, fine.
But I imagine from your...
I would have seen it in
like Deadly Assassin.
Correct.
Probably.
Yeah. So I remember thinking, well, what's this?
Yeah.
I did think this is bizarre. You know, and obviously I knew what it was.
Yeah.
But I thought this is a
very
different
big
change.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
No.
Obviously they've got the roundel still. They try to keep that. I mean, the console itself is quite weird, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The fact. I mean, I quite like the little cupboardy things, but I mean, it doesn't have the feel of a console room. This one. They've got the scanners still, obviously, and that's fine.
I really like the room.
Yeah.
Like I like the wooden panels. I like the wooden pillars. I love the scanner. How ornate it all looks.
It's lovely. I like this the roundels with the stained glass windows in.
And I love that.
And I like the entrance with the light above.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Love all of that stuff. But for me, the same as you, the issue I have is with the console itself. Because like you said, it just looks like a bit of bedroom furniture.
Yeah.
And although I quite like the little cupboard doors, it misses not having the central column.
Yeah, that...
It's so tiny as well, You want it to be like this thing that you want to grapple with.
Yeah.
And it's just like, a couple of little buttons. I don't know. I've always said that it would be amazing if this was big enough to contain the McGann console.
Yeah.
Because it would look
the
beautiful.
Room would look lovely,
It would look really good. So I do like it, but the console itself, not a fan.
Okay, fair enough.
Where would you put this then on the list?
At the bottom of the classic ones for me.
Okay.
I put it still above Jodie's, obviously. I put it above I put it above Eccleston's.
Yeah, and Matt Smith's.
And Matt Smith's. I prefer Capaldi's to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you prefer the Peter Davison, Tom Bakery one that we just looked at? Do you prefer that to this?
I think I'm going to have to, because at least it's got a decent console.
Okay, interesting. I would still rank this better than
fair enough.
that one.
Actually, I'm going to change my mind. I agree with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the room as a whole, actually, it deserves to be...
It looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll go with that, actually. I'll go with that.
Yeah, I think aesthetically it looks great. I think it's really cool. I think that's probably why I like the McGann one so much, because it's sort of
akin to that, isn't it? Yeah, that's true.
Still think I kind of prefer this to McCoy's one.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I really like it, and I think because it was only used in a few stories.
Better than McCoy's. I think that has got a decent console. How can you?
But I just like it. I like the look of it. And you've got to think. It's my favourite Doctor as well.
Yeah, I know that. I know Tom's
and it's from a great run of stories.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I still think that console, I would find it a push to put that above that decent one in season 6 and obviously before. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Next up, this is a console room that was barely ever seen.
Yeah.
Tom Baker one, used in Pyramids of Mars and Planet of Evil most famously.
Yeah. I
really like this one. It harkens back to the original. I like the 2 sets of doors.
Yes.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I love that there's all these weird switches on the ceiling, at the back.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that it's not white and it's not grey. It's sort of like this sort of creamish sort of
it's a nice colour, isn't it?
It's interesting.
And the console's lovely.
The console looks nice. I mean, obviously this is the same console used later on.
But
it just looks tidier.
It does. Yeah.
And I really like this one.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, I agree with you on that. And I like the blue by the doors as well.
That's really nice.
It sets it off.
Yeah, it's really cool.
The lighting is nice in it as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, it feels very 70s, but it looks great. Where would you put this then, ranking wise?
Well, I put it above his later console that we just discussed.
Yeah.
I put it above that one definitely, and I put it above Peter's early one as well, but I'd still have it below Sylve's.
Okay, I would put it above the wooden one.
Yeah.
Myself, because I do quite like this one. So I prefer this one to the McCoy one.
Okay.
But I still like the McGann one.
Yeah. You'd still put McGann one above.
I still put the McGann one above this and the Capaldi one. John Pertwee.
Oh, good old John.
Right, let's very quickly talk about the washing up bowls.
Yeah.
For the Time Monster.
Yeah.
What do you think about the washing up bowls?
Don't like them.
Yeah, they're bloody horrible.
Yeah.
So it's good that they only lasted one story.
Yeah,
so
that was a disaster, wasn't it?
It was a bit of a cock up.
Yeah.
Where would you even bother putting it on the list?
I don't bother.
Because it was only used once.
Yeah, yeah.
So
they realised the error of their ways.
Yeah. What do you think of that console room? With the nice sort of green console.
The green, yes. I like that. I like the console itself. The console is very nice. I'm not so keen on the walls in some of them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, think about in the Three Doctors.
Oh,
in
lovely!
Particular.
Three Doctors, great. Very nice.
Yeah,
that's fine.
And
not so keen on the scanner in that one.
No, okay, that's
personally,
fair
they've been better than that.
I really like this console room.
Okay,
this is definitely one of my favourites.
Is it? Okay.
I would actually probably put this version right at the top of the list.
Okay.
Over Capaldi's. This one is so much like the original Hartnell one.
Yeah.
The configuration, they've got something at the back to try and be like the fault locator.
Yes.
And all those sort of circular lights up in the ceiling.
Yeah.
I really like it, and I like the green console. I quite like the central column.
Yeah, yeah.
The perspex bits in there. I really like it. Where would you put it?
I like it as well. I'm not saying I don't. It wouldn't be one of my favourites.
Okay.
I would put it below Colin and Sylve's.
Yeah.
Because I still do like that one a lot at currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Above that nice Tom Baker one that we said that you liked.
The wooden one.
No, the other one.
So above that.
Above that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It changed so much.
Yeah.
Over the years. Let's just go back straight to the beginning.
Yeah.
The original TARDIS console room set.
Yeah.
Where would you put this? I personally, this is my favourite.
Snap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. What was that
Adventure in Space and Time.
When you see that and they go into that console room, God, it made the hairs on the back of my neck go up. I thought, what a wonderful console room this is. Nothing has beaten that original console room, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Superb.
I think whenever they've done it in the new series and they've brought it back for whatever reason, it looks amazing.
It looks superb.
And you look at it,
it's crisp.
Yeah.
The console is lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, the time rotor in that console is so good.
Yeah.
It's so complex.
So many bits going on.
Excellent.
Yeah. And as it went on over the years, it just I would just stick some lights in it. That'll do. Coloured lights. But things are spinning around.
Yeah, it's really good.
Very interesting.
The ceiling is excellent. Lovely. The lighting.
Lights. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Fault locator at the back.
That's good.
There's like so many elements to it, and just like
the doors at the back are nice. Yeah. To go into other rooms. Oh,
and here we are. Here it is in Adventure in Space and Time.
Looks lovely,
isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous.
The walls are lovely.
Yeah. The deep set roundels. It's just such a nice console room. My only criticism with when they brought it back in the new series is that they repainted it white.
Oh yes.
Because they were like, oh well, it's supposed to be white on screen. It was only green because black and white made it look white. But that doesn't really make an awful lot of sense because then when John Pertwee's got it, it's still green.
It is, yeah.
So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that whole it should be white. Nah, it's wrong. It is green.
Yeah.
So ignore that. that's waffle nonsense. It is green. I love it. This is the best TARDIS console.
Oh, the buttons are great on the console. The switches, they're superb.
It's such a good TARDIS.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, I was interesting. Because I was going to say this is my top, and I thought you might have been surprised by me saying that.
I was a little bit. I still think you might have said Sylve.
Not at all. No, I know you obviously got an obsession with First McCoy, but I mean that aside, I do like that console, but this one for me has to be at the top.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's
and
superb.
It's big. It's so spacious.
It's great. So I think what is apparent then, viewers, is that the classic consoles overall are up there, aren't they? And the new series ones are down
the bottom.
Are we surprised? No, not really.
Not really. And the only exception to the rule was the Capaldi one.
Yeah, correct. Because I think
that one harked back
to these.
More to yeah.
Which is interesting, isn't it?
It is interesting.
I'm afraid this all organic business. No, I don't buy any of that.
This is the thing. I think I understand where designers want to put their own mark on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you can deviate too far.
Yeah, I think
from an idea.
Yeah, you've got to try and be
faithful to
the original.
Yeah,
haven't you? And I think you find that throughout the classic series, they've tried to do that overall. Even with that Tom Baker one, which is quite different. At least the room itself is still...
he thought, right, well, the circles have still got to be on the walls.
Still got, You
know, all those elements, they were still there.
Yeah.
And I think it's obviously a testament to Peter Brokaki's design from the off.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think a testament to the designers who came during the classic years, who obviously just thought, what is a TARDIS supposed to look like? It's supposed to look like this.
Yeah, and why would we bother trying to change it and make it... You know.
I mean, alright, obviously some of the stuff, from 1963 was still being used up until the 70s.
Yeah.
Like the doors, those main doors were still being used up until the 80s.
Yeah. Amazing,
Mad!
Yeah.
What? I remember when we went to the Doctor Who experience, I don't know if it was there when you were there, this console room.
Can't remember, possibly.
But we went to the Doctor Who experience when this was just... They just got it. And you went through I think you went through TARDIS doors, like the police box doors. And then you walked around the corner, and then you walked through the double doors of the Hartnell TARDIS into the...
Oh, it was there.
Oh, that... And I had that.
Did you?
The hairs on the back of my neck was just like, my God, this is like everything I ever wanted as a kid, was to walk through the actual TARDIS doors, these proper lovely big double ones. Again, and that's another thing I wanted to quickly mention. What do you think about the doors? Obviously now in the new series, it's always the police box doors. Do you miss those big double doors?
I do miss them. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I do miss them, because that was, again, like, iconic.
Yeah.
You went through the ordinary police doors to open
these big, massive...
and, I can sort of see why they initially kept those police...
Yeah. I mean, that was
akin to Peter Cushing.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
And I thought for a change, but I thought by now they ought to have changed it and put some...
I was sort of hoping with this one, because the police box exterior is sort of like tacked on to the main room, I was hoping that you'd go through the police box porch, and then you'd have the big double doors would sort of like close behind
them.
That'd
be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
And then it would like dematerialise. Obviously not.
No.
But yeah, I would like the big double doors to come back. Have the police box doors.
Yeah,
and then
fine.
have those sort of closed around it. That'd be great. You just feel so cool. Okay, well, that's it from us. I hope you enjoyed it. What are your favourite console rooms? Rank them in the comments below, because we'd be really interested to see what people think and whether you agree with us or disagree with us. And if you enjoyed this, maybe we can come back and do some other things, like talking about title sequences.
Well, we said about doing the police box.
We do the police box, because we like talking about police boxes, because we're sad gits like that. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.